Okay, here's the partner test 4546 that we took last week. I'm gonna go over it, and tomorrow is gonna be your actual individual test. Question number 1, you're adding two complex numbers. This is your A, that's your BI, you're gonna subtract A and BI. So what you have to do is distribute this negative. So, and my pencil's breaking. You have -3 plus 7i. You're going to distribute this negative, so -9 minus 12i. So you have to distribute the negative. And now you want to add the real parts. These are the two real parts, so that's -12. And add the two imaginary parts, and you get -5i. Now, the answers have to be in standard form. This is your A plus BI form. Does everyone understand? All answers in standard form. Number 2, what are they asking you to do? FOIL. -3 times 5 is -15. -3 times -3i is 9i. -2i times 5 is -10i. And -2i times -3i is positive 6i squared. Well, we learned that I squared is equal to what? -1. So what does this whole term go to? This is really -6. So we're going to add -6 and -15. You get And what about these two? There's your answer. Number 3. What you're going to want to do is simplify these two right here. First, what I would do is I would get rid of the negatives under the radical, first and foremost, because that might be confusing some of you with the negative. So first I would write 8 minus I root 27, and then plus 9 plus I root 48. So a negative under the radical just means you pull that -1 out, it's an I. Now everyone can do, what is root 27? Well, root 27 is 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. You have a pair of 3's, so you take 3 out. So what you have here is 8 minus 3i root 3, and then plus 9 plus, now how do you simplify 48? Well, 48, 6 times 8 is 48. This is 2 times 3, and 2, 2, 2. So we have 4 root 3. So it's 4i root 3. So now we're going to simplify this. We're adding, so we need to add like terms. So these two get added together, you get 17. And these two get added together, you get 4i plus a -3i is 1i. So it's plus I root 3. That's your answer. 17 plus I root 3. Next one. Any questions? Number 4. Do you want me to repeat it?
No, I got it.
You got it? Next one. I would first get rid of these negatives. I would write this as I root 32. And then this is going to be, some people like the I in front, and really it should be in the back to make it the BI form. I'll take either way. Now, some people will simplify this. So you've got 32, root 32. And root 32 is 16 times 2, and that's 4 times 4. So you've got 4 root 2. So this is 4I root 2 times root 6 minus I root 3. So all I did was simplify root 32. Is there anyone lost with that, what I just did? So now, when you multiply, you're just doing the distributive property here. This 4I root 2 times root 6, you've got a 2 and a 3 here. So when you're multiplying with radicals that are the same index, you've got a pair of 2's. This 2 is going to come out with this 4, so this is going to be 8I root 3. So does everybody understand that this times this is 8I root 3? And then now you're going to do 4I root 2 times I root 3, which is going to be minus, now we've got 2 i's that we're going to multiply. So it's going to be 4I squared. Now these two, there's nothing you can do with them, so it's going to be root 6. But now, don't leave an I squared like that. You're going to make that a plus. This is going to all go to plus 4. So 8I root 3 plus 4 root 6. And now in standard form, this is your real part. That's going to go in front. Questions? So 4 root 6 plus 8I root 3 is your answer. Yes,
Where did the 8I root 3
right here. Okay, this right here, I took out the negative. That's the I. And then you have root 32. Well, 32 is 16 times 2, and 16 is 4 times 4. So root 32 is 4 root 2. 4 root 2I. So in other words, negative root 32 is really 4I root 2. You get that part?
Yeah.
So now when you multiply it by 6, that's where you get, you're going to combine these 2's that are in here, that's where you get the 8. You don't get that part? Okay. You have, this is what you have here. You've got, you understood this 4I root 2 part, right?
Yeah.
So that is this. You've got 4I root 2. That's this. You've got a parenthesis. What does parenthesis mean?
Multiplication.
You've got to multiply what? This times this. So these two terms have to be multiplied. Well, how do you multiply two radicals? You've got 6 is 2 times 3, right? 2 times 3 is 6. Well, if you're multiplying two radicals, can't I take these two 2's? I have a pair of 2's. Can't I take the 2 out? No, you don't see it? You have a 2 here, and you have 6. Isn't 6 2 times 3?
Yeah.
Okay, you've got a 2 under the radical. So how about if I make this, if I make this 12?